some people wrote me and they was like, why you talking about Blair Cobbs? He ain't nobody. He a 32-year-old prospect with 16 fights. Ha 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 ha. I guess obviously when it comes to the pictures I paint, you guys only view these pictures with one eye open. You don't get the big picture in what I'm saying. Maybe it's too deep for you to understand. I don't know how, but I guess so. Because you guys only hear certain things. Whether how you feel about Blair Cobbs is irrelevant to my point. My point is this, okay? How many people are going to pay attention to Blair Cobb's next fight because of the way he ran his mouth? Come on, let's just be honest. We're all finna check in and see if he can back up all that trash talk, right? 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 Then what he said and what he did worked. Okay? He got guaranteed viewership numbers, at least with me. And I know with a couple of other people, because we want to see does all that mouth compute to his fist. So his next fight, we gonna peek an eye in and see what's going on. That's exactly what you want to happen when you have a up and coming fight. You have to admit, you have to have noticed Blair Cobbs is trending, is he not? That goes back to my whole point of the power of the mouthpiece. Whether you like it or not, whether you say, hey, I just want to see boxing at its purest form and stuff. Boxing at its purest form doesn't sell. Unfortunately, boxing is a sport that is ruled by casuals. It's not ruled by us hardcore fans. That's the fucked up thing about our sport. It's the only sport that's like that. People watch football, football fans. Basketball, basketball fans. You know what I'm saying? Hockey, hockey fans. Boxing, casuals. The hardcore and the authentic boxing fans, we come last. We're ruled by people who don't really watch the sport. That's the story of boxing. And what you don't get about Blair Cobbs, what I'm saying about Blair Cobbs, it's not that Blair Cobbs is a good fighter. You think he's a good fighter. You think anything. He understands the element of being able to talk and entertain. Imagine how far some of you other guys would get with getting your fight seen and people wanting to see your fights if you adapted the same kind of mentality. I don't like that trash talk. Okay, that's cool. But at the end of the day, the casuals do, and we are a casual-driven sport. And it seems the only way we get these fights made is who's ever causing the biggest splash. And Blair Cobbs caused a splash for himself. That's the reason why I know you seeing him on your feed just like I'm seeing him on my feed. I know you seeing him on your Google feed like I'm seeing him on my Google feed. So what he did worked. Here's a suggestion. How about more people try it? How about that? And see where you land up. It doesn't always got to be a gimmick. Some people can be authentic and still attract people. You know? But the kid is fucking entertaining. And he's even more entertaining in an era of boxing where these boxers are boring. You got to give people something outside the ring just like you give them inside the ring. People who want to win in the game of boxing understand this. Roy Jones understood it. Muhammad Ali understood it. Floyd Mayweather understood it. Tyson Fury understands it. So I'm just saying, just try it. Shit, you have nothing to lose. But what he aimed to do and what he set out to do, it showed its work. And let's be real. People who dislike Blair Cobbs or don't like what he said about Errol Spence, don't like what he said about Terrence Bud Crawford, don't like what he said about Canelo Alvarez, guess what? Their ass is going to be tuning in. You know why they're going to be tuning in? Hopefully for him to lose so they can say, ha, ha, ha. But this is the thing. What if he don't lose? You gave him exactly what he wanted and exactly what his promoters and everybody else is looking for, your viewership. Now, did I paint that picture clear enough for you? So you should be able to get it. If not, casual, I'm out.